Okay, and we're back. So this is week 6 update for my triathlon training. This is the first week since I came back from home in Calgary. I'm back in Vancouver now, and I'm back at it. Training a lot, starting to eat a little bit more. It's looking pretty exciting. So let's kind of just go over the training that I did for this last week. So it was a pretty good week in terms of running. I don't typically run a lot unless I decide to run to work, but this week I ran about 16 kilometers, which is good. That's spread within 2 runs. So the first day back, I did a nice brick run at the gym. So I hit the bike for 10K, try to do that as fast as I kind of could, while keeping my heart rate low. And I did that in about 17 minutes. It wasn't anything, I'm not an Olympian or anything. So that was okay. And then I booked it and went straight onto one of the treadmills, and I ran for 5.5K, keeping a low heart rate. And that felt great. I just got the new shoes, which I showed you guys in the last video, and they feel excellent so far. The break-in process has been so chill. I feel like I haven't even had to worry about it. So yeah, that's been great. The other run that I did, which I did at the end of the week, was a 10K run with a friend. We ran around Vancouver Stanley Park, which is probably where the race is going to be. And at the same time, it was cool too that there was another race going on where other people were doing 5K, 10K, 15, and half marathons. So that was pretty motivating, just like running around with these guys. I realized big time that I'm not that fast, but that's okay because I wasn't trying to be fast. I was just trying to keep my heart rate low while also maintaining conversation with the person I was running with. So, but it was very motivating. And if you are from Vancouver, then Stanley Park's run is so sweet, and just like the views, and you're just like, God, why don't I do this every single day? So after that 10K run though, I ended up going to the sauna, trying to stretch it out, see if I can, mitigate some of the like the muscle soreness that I got from it. And though I think it helped for my mental, I don't think it really helped too much for my muscles or anything like that. Like my calves were still pretty sore, but it makes sense because I don't really run 10K often. So I like the run itself felt really great, and I'm stoked that I did it. The recovery after took a little bit longer than I expected, but that makes sense because, like I said, I don't run these 10Ks very often. So, maybe that means I need to start implementing them more. What I really need is to kind of get on like more of a structured program. I think now at this point, like I think my general level of fitness is high enough to do this triathlon and survive, but I want to be good at running, biking, and swimming. So that's gonna take some structure, and that's gonna take some scheduling of some plans, and I think also gonna take some lessons. So kind of my goal from here is to get a run assessment. I got a friend who's a physiotherapist, hopefully, so I will go see them and get a run assessment and see kind of like where am I not so efficient, how can I kind of improve. So we'll start with that, and then I was thinking of doing some swimming lessons because my swimming technique is probably dog shit, but I know I have the fitness to do the race, at least just from the times that I've had. And then the bike, that's just going to kind of come with time and doing a little bit more big gear workouts and things like that, and building that leg strength. So I'm still hitting the gym, still hitting legs, and that's definitely going to help me improve and be better for the bike portion of it, and just make sure like my legs, got the juice so that they can do the bike and the run after the swim, So in terms of swimming, I just did 1 day of swimming, and I spent about an hour in the pool kind of just like working on my kicks, because my friend who I swim with said my kicks sucked, and he was right, and I know he was right. So I was just kind of working on that, just kind of doing all this stuff. But I think I need somebody like that, somebody that can kind of critique me, clean up my technique, because I want to try and save as much energy as I can for like the bike and the run, and make sure I don't drown to death on race day. So And that's where I'm going from there. And then apart from that, I had a good couple days in the gym, did a couple of workouts, and then also I played volleyball, which was the same day I did the 10K. So my legs were beat, and if you play volleyball, you're diving around, you're hitting your knees, you're bonking on shit, and yeah, I felt so tired after that day. It was so fun, and I plan on doing it pretty much every week, but I need to realize that I also need a lot of recovery time if I'm going to start like going crazy for like a day or two. So in the meantime, what I've done in the last like little bit here is that I have kind of increased kind of the amount of protein that I'm eating. I just, for my recovering my muscles and all these kind of things. And, I just started jump back on creatine, going back to my pre-COVID self, because I remember the gains that I had during that and just kind of like that energetic first burst I had whenever I had to like accelerate or something like that. So going back on that, plus a bunch of other benefits that come with creatine. So working on my recovery, working on having a set bedtime schedule, kind of going to bed at like 10:30, waking up at 6:30. I am kind of closing off my schedule to a lot of other things right now because I do really want to focus on, the training aspect, and I'm just having so much fun. So why wouldn't I stop doing that? So, or why would I stop doing that? But yeah, my updating of these videos is taking forever, and I keep saying in every video that I'm going to get better at it, but I just need to have a schedule, and I just need to have them laid out so that I can have this one uploading like this time on Sunday or Monday, and then just every time, so I don't even have to think about it. But yeah, I got 1 viewer, so that's cool. That was an awesome thing and very motivating in itself. So, if anyone is watching this, I would dig any tips or any advice for running a triathlon or just like doing the entire triathlon. And, just general fitness tips or any comments would be great. So cool. Let's finish it there and have another good week. Okay.